The question of Sec Mike was, and very categorically, is Kabataan Party List connected with the New People's Army?
Sinasabi nila parati, yung Kabataan Party List is connected to the New People's Army, diba? To the CPP-NPA. So, I just wanted to ask, are you against yung armed struggle or do you reject that as a part of yung pakikipaparaan ng pagbabago sa lipunan?
So, one of the most interesting fact on you is that apparently you're the poorest. I don't say in a negative way. You're the poorest congresswoman or congressman in the Congress with a net worth of 280,000 in assets. Ato ba to? Is it cash or assets? What comprise only 280,000?
Actually, I'm proud ako to be the poorest congressman in the 20th Congress. And pattern to sa mga nagdaang kongreso ay ang Kabataan Party List talaga ang poorest, no? Dahil not only one may factor na we're young, yung savings ganyan kakalabas lang namin ng school, pero also ikalawa meron kaming conscious choice na yung mga biyayang nare-receive hindi naman namin iniimbak yan for ourselves, pero pinapasuportahan sa pinakamas malaking constituent base, ang kabataan. Pero sa akin, yung 280, just 100K is liquid cash or liquidity, the rest, laptop,
laptop, cellphone,
mga clothing ko, ganyan. Itong dalawa kong cellphone, iPhone 11, yung isa dito, hand-me-down pa, ganon.
You graduated though, so more or less nasa mid-20s ka, late 20s.
I'm 28, kaka-28 ko lang.
Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But talking about Salen, how do you view that medyo mababa ang percentage ng mga congressmen filing their salins?
That's why we actually post that challenge, na hindi mahirap na voluntaryong ilabas yung salin. Kami, nilabas namin sa social media namin, nilabas namin sa press. Hindi po kailangang maghintay ng directive or ng rules from the House of Representatives para kusang ilabas sa taong bayan, magkano ba ang hawak nyo? Dahil, kailangan natin ding makita, are you also nag-iimbak ka ba ng kayamanan, and hindi ba ito alinsunod doon sa lifestyle, simpleng pamumuhay na actually ang panawagan ng Code of Conduct for Public Officials.
Ang masama yung salin mo mababa, tapos pag file mo next year, biglang naging times 10.
Diba?
If you just file, wala naman eh.
Pero alam ko, Sec Mike, kaya ang style nila, just put a higher value na kaagad para it can, that's one work around.
Yun yung style nila.
Diba? Work around. Taas mo na yung salin mo para pag nag-jump ng malaki, medyo
Walang problema. Walang problema. Kung from law or undergrad, nagtrabaho ka ba sa iba? Or direct sa...
Opo. Bale po, I graduated UP Diliman, Political Science, then dumiretso ako sa law. Research assistant ako habang law student ako dahil may paraan na gustong i-apply yung napag-aaralan and para masustentahan yung law books na napakamahal. Diba? And after, I only worked for 8 months.
Saan?
Isang law firm po sa Ortigas.
You can name the law firm, no?
Sarmiento Loriega Law Office. Nasa LinkedIn ko.
Yes.
Pero after nun, I chose to be a full-time activist. Naging nominee po ako ng Kabataan Party List and ever since then, ay pinaglilingkuran ko ang kabataan sa iba't ibang paraan.
Okay. So curious lang, and I hope you don't mind me asking, we asked Congressman Fernando, si Eli.
Yeah.
We asked Congressman Eli.
Manggagawa.
Manggagawa.
Yes.
How much was your salary in Congress and where does your salary go?
Yung salary is salary grade 31. That is provided for.
What is salary grade? The public doesn't know. We know it about salary grade, no? Ano ba yung salary grade 31? Magkano ba ang sweldo?
Mga 240,000.
240.
Pero as I stated before, in previous interviews, I only keep what is necessary so that I'm able to live, para makakain ako, para sa mga daily necessities and the rest,
Doon sa party list?
Yes.
Okay.
Si Kong Eli, he told us that he only keeps 16,000 of the 240. He keeps, I suppose net na yan, net of taxes, 16,000. If you don't mind, how much more or less do you, which is minimum wage paying 16,000. So in your case naman,
Sa amin, una, sinusuportahan natin yung panawagan na yung family living wage, yung dapat nare-receive.
Which is how
ng
much?
Well, yun, 1,200 per day. Pero actually, don't get that, no?
Yeah.
Mga 16, no? Yung
16 din.
kinikip
Yun na
ko
din.
Kasi if it's
oo.
1,200 times 30, that's 36,000.
Oo. Yun
Kung
yung,
Rene, you still live with your parents, no? You've been mentioning this, nakatira ka pa sa magulang mo.
rather, I live independently.
Independently.
Oo.
Pero your...
Bumabalik-balik ako sa kung saan nakatira yung family ko. Dahil namiss ko sila. Every
Oo.
weekend.
Every weekend. But you're
Oo.
still single. I mean, you're not married. You're... Walang
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to inform you
Kung
tulad
meron
kay
po.
Kong Eli, available po si Kong Eli, available rin po si Kong Rene. So, it's a,
May mga dalawang binata pa dyan. Si Kong Lian tsaka si Kong Kiko.
Oh.
Binata rin yung dalawang yun. Di ba?
Marami
Sa
actually
Congress.
single sa
Marami
house.
sa Congress.
Oo.
Ah, talaga?
Madaling taken.
Pero how many Gen Zs kayo sa Congress?
Kinalculate ko yan. Anim po kaming Gen Z. Ako po yung youngest na babaeng Gen Z.
Who's the youngest now?
Si Representative Romualdez, anak po ni Representative Martin and Representative Gueda Romualdez at 25.
Of Tingog.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Si Sandro. How,
30s na po siya.
30s na siya.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Oo.
I think 1994, mga ganun, I'm not sure. Basta mga ganung, year.
Okay.
Tapos, ayun, marami din, mga anim kami, and syempre, the young people, no, we stick together, pero ako bilang ang representation ko ay kabataan ng buong Pilipinas, no, of the different backgrounds natin. Tuloy-tuloy yung ating champion ng 10-point youth agenda in legislature and even outside.
And also in the budget.
Yes.
Okay. Kung ito, medyo papasokan ko tong question. You know, one of the things that has always been debated on a conceptual level, maging sa, nagkakaroon ng away yan sa Kongreso sinasabi nila parati, yung Kabataan Party List is connected to the New People's Army, diba? To the CPP, NPA. So, I just wanted to ask, are you against yung armed struggle or do you reject that as a part of yung pakikipaparaan ng pagbabago sa lipunan?
Pero sa atin, we recognize, no, that
Okay.
existence. That's something na absent sa discussions na as if this is something na kailangang i-sweep under the rug. No, there is a reason why that exists.
Okay.
Dahil may mga
The reason
roots-
why armed
Oo.
struggle exists.
Oo.
Okay.
Dahil may mga issues na hindi pa nasasagot kung paano pinapalakad ang lipunan. No,
Okay.
that's why hindi lang NPA, may MNLF, may MILF, although ang alam ko MNLF
May
hindi na po.
BIFF, ano pa ngayon?
Oo.
Bangsamoro.
So, kailangan pong seryosohin ng gobyerno yung pag-undertake and paggagawa ng kondisyon for peace negotiations to occur. Pero ano po ang nakikita natin ditong pattern with this current administration ni President Marcos Jr.
Yes.
Siya po mismo yung naglalagay ng mga obstacles and ng balakid for any sort of peace negotiations to occur. No? Paano po mangyayari yon kung at every turn, no, ay yung mga nagpapanawagan ng pagbabago sa lipunan ay blanket yan. Mga komunista
I'm going
rin,
to be
lagi
very
ganyan.
straight with you.
Mhm.
You sound like you're condoning armed struggle because you said it's a reality. But the question of Sec Mike was, and very categorically, is Kabataan Party List connected with the New People's Army?
Hindi po siya connected sa New People's Army. No, and actually every time na gagawin yon ay we sort of raise the flag na baka nagtaging yung nangyayari. Pero siguro I want to be clear.
Yeah. Sige,
No?
go.
Sa bahagi po ng armed struggle, kailangan po nating i-recognize that it exists. And no, sa bahagi ng personal opinion ko, no, kailangan nating i-recognize na bakit ba siya nandiyan and i-resolve yung roots ng
Yung
armed
problema.
conflict. Yes.
Instead na kitilin o supilin yung armed struggle, pag-usapan at itingnan kung bakit may ganitong problema.
Exactly.
That's why you're calling for the peace process.
Yes, exactly. And kaya po, ngayon nga, we're seeing the effects, no? Kung bakit may panawagan ng armed struggle in the first place. Dahil, ano bang effects nun? Andyan yung pork barrel system, nandyan pa rin yung malawakang corruption, and in the first place, ito naman yung mga binring up na reasons ng New People's Army, ng CPP, and why they're undertaking yung path na yon, no? And why merong mga nag-undertake ng path na yon. So, unang-una, kung gusto natin na may end of armed struggle, kailangan yung pinaka-reasons for it to exist. Bakit andyan at i-resolve. But right now, what we're seeing, hindi po siya nare-resolve.
I just give you an institutional. Way back in our time, we were dealing with two peace negotiations. One with the MILF and one with the CPP. And I'll tell you frankly, kasama mo si Nani Braganza, ang
Braganza.
representative
Oo.
ng government. And this is the hard truth. Split ang leadership eh. Si Joma Singson, we were dealing with Joma Singson, but merong kumukontra kay Joma, kaya hindi kami magka-agree.
Sa local.
Hindi,
Dito,
sa national. I mean, he was in the Netherlands.
in the Netherlands, pero
So,
ang
we were
kontra
going
dun
there.
din.
Hindi, may problema yung leadership nila. Hindi
Okay.
lahat solid kay Joma.
Okay.
So, I forgot the name of that couple.
Oh,
Talaga.
yeah, si
So, but it's not. We were able to do a peace agreement with the MILF. But however, the principles that you were asking, that CPP-NPA was asking sa Joma, medyo hindi we couldn't connect eh. But anyway, may tanong ako, ang prangka ng tanong mo, Sec Mike.
Hindi, para klaro.
Ikaw yung panahon ka na aktivista, connected ka rin ba sa TV?
Hindi, actually, I'll be honest konektado. Konektado.
Saan?
Sa armed struggle.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest about it. Kasi siyempre, ang pananaw is, itong legal struggle is a front.
Right.
But the actual struggle is the armed struggle. So kami, we were supposed to help the armed struggle. Pero ako, I don't condemn yung parang, kunyari, si Kong Rene, may tuloy yung kanya paniniwala. Kasi tingin ko, it's a individual and collective process kung paano, ano yung tamang, madami tayong kasama sa panahon panahon yun na one way or the other, na-connect sa ganyang pakikibaka.
Kaya nga si Nani ang
Si Nani, lalo yun. Talagang kasama yun.
Kung meron pong pag-identify ng roots ng kahirapan ang mga nag-take up ng armed struggle like sila, itong group, ano bang panawagan nila? No,
Mahabang
I think it's,
discussion.
di ba?
Oo.
It's vague, na parang yung against corruption pero hindi magpapangalan.
Kunyari,
Kailangan
ano na
natin
sila?
pangalanan.
Kunyari, talagang desperate sila. Ano ba nangyari sa gobyerno? Pabagsakin na natin to, ang gulo. Would that be justified?
We can't do that willy-nilly, di ba? Yung
Okay.
pagbagsak lang, di ba?
Okay.
So, meron tayong iba't ibang mga panawagan to get to that point. And if it's just to keep one in power over the other, pero hindi naman malinaw yung basihan na pagbabago ng sistema, hindi naman natin makikita yung totoong improve ng mga conditions.
Alam mo yung problema ngayon, the problem that wasn't present in our time was sobrang ang red tagging ngayon. So there's a bit of a concern on
Yeah.
just expressing your point of view. But anyway,
Yeah.
we'd like to see also interesting your thoughts on the ICI and the Senate investigation, even if you're a member of the House of Representatives. But before you answer this, the spokes will return after this short break.